G'day everyone, welcome back to the 2-2-2-2-2-2-2 competition. We have Pakistan, we have Australia, two sides sitting on 1 win and 2 losses. A win for either of them might possibly put them into the top 4, given how things have played out in this round. Pakistan and Australia, low-ranked sides. If we take a look at the standings though, a win for either of them will see their net run rate good enough to put them into probably 5th position here for either of those sides. Gee, Sri Lanka has a bloody good net run rate. They do, don't they? Australia coming off a win, Pakistan coming off a loss. The winner will be a good, in a nice position. Did I exit the entire competition by doing that? I clearly did. Let's go back into it. We're going to toss a coin right now. Heads or tails? The team will be playing as is Australia. Oh yes, Pakistan, Australia, the battle of the two green sides in the competition here. This is going to be one of those matches where it just goes absolutely down to the wire, I reckon. Heads or tails. Again, a nice sunny day, no rain delays. It's definitely, well, it's actually not too sunny of a day. It's a little bit cloudy up there. But Pakistan have chosen to bat first. We've seen sides love to get runs on the board, but we've now seen this round in particular, sides have been able to chase down totals that have seemed very difficult to chase down in the past. The Australian bowlers have Mitchell Starc to bowl. What will they do? Take a wicket first delivery? I think so. Zaman goes. And Australia looking for back-to-back wins. I believe Patrick Cummins is also on a hat-trick, by the way, down the other end of the pitch, who's yet to bowl. He may not even get a bowl this match if Starc continues in this fashion, taking a couple of wickets. We might see that happen as this goes down. Oh, and it is a dot ball. But the Aussies looking very sharp early. Starc bowling very nicely to Azam after taking a wicket off that first delivery. That's a slower ball. Not quite any runs. Another dot. We've had a cross-seam delivery outside the off stump. That'd make things interesting, wouldn't it? It's exactly what it is. And it's... oh, bowler's end looked good. Should have gone there. But what a good throw over the top of the stumps. 1 for 1. Umar Amin. Mitchell Starc steaming in. Already taken the wicket off the first ball. Another one would end the Pakistan innings. It's a dot. 1 for 1 from just 5. What an over this has been from Mitchell Starc. Extremely nice tight bowling, causing all kinds of problems. And that is high, that is in the air. It could be a wicket. There's a man underneath it. It's Davey Warner again. He takes his second catch. The Aussies have restricted Pakistan to just 1 run. Just 1 run indeed. And that will end the total. 1 run. Mitchell Starc caught Warner twice. 2 wickets, 1 run. We just thought Pakistan, they thought we'd get runs on the board. 1 run on the board is not enough. Davey Warner taking 2 catches, and he might just finish the job by getting himself a boundary to begin here. All the fielders in, saving one as they have to be. And Warner, oh jeez, he's not going to run there. There's no point. But Australia looking to get this net run rate up. That's probably what they want to do, is get this match done and dusted in as little balls as possible. They're going to run here anyway. They just want this over. And Aaron Finch is actually the new batting partner for David Warner here. They'll take the leg by there. Should get a fielder in really short to make sure that they're not going to concede any of those really easy ones. Aaron Finch goes in the air. Aaron Finch gets out. Poor decision making there from the Australians and Aaron Finch. They're 1 for 1. They don't need this. Glenn Maxwell comes to the crease, so Steve Smith has been dropped from that batting order, and Aaron Finch has been put in. Glenn Maxwell, oh, that's a wide. The Aussies will get the job done. They'll get a second run as well, just to make that net run rate go up even further. But that's the game, set and the match. Australia with a victory, a 1-wicket victory. Starc 2 wickets, no runs for any of the Aussies. 3 extras of 3 deliveries. You wouldn't even think that's a thing, would you? Would you really? And after those incredibly long matches we saw towards the first half of the round here, we've seen some incredibly short matches right here. And now we take a look at Kagiso Rabada, who is actually on a hat-trick, and the coin toss has decided we will be playing as South Africa here. Kagiso Rabada, the man, he's on a hat-trick. He will be bowling. We look at his form, it is very good. Very good form in this format of the game. What can he provide in this 2-2-2 match? He's going to be the talk of the town. He's already taken 6 wickets across his 3 matches, or he's taken 5 of 6 wickets or something like that. Something ridiculous. But he's on a 2-2-2 hat-trick across multiple matches. A 2-for-0 scoreline again after getting back-to-back wickets off back-to-back balls. Just 1 wicket off the first ball will be enough for him to claim the first 2-2-2 hat-trick. Oh, look at the clouds here. We could be getting a bit of a rain delay if this ends up being a wet match. It is dark, it is damp. Rabada is going to bowl. When will it be? Will it be first? Will it be last? The pitch says dry. There's a bit of an umbrella symbol there. Is there some possibility of rain happening? Sri Lanka and South Africa. Sri Lanka have the toss of the coin. They've won it, and they might choose to bowl. They will. So Rabada will have to wait and hope his batsmen put on a good performance to put some pressure on the Sri Lankan batsmen and get them playing at a very difficult time of the match when there are a lot of runs down. And here's Udana, who also has a 2-for-0 to his name in the 2-2-2 formats. Don't believe he's on a hat-trick though. He may have been at one stage. This will be a leg by from, might have been Hashim Amla down there. Was it? Not sure. It was Hashim Amla. This is Quinton de Kock now on strike. We'll see what he has to bring to the table. We know he's a power hitter. A powerful hitter as that goes for 6. Glorious runs. Udana was hopefully going to get himself a nice little 2-for-0 again, but against this South African side, who have the best statistics when it comes to 2-2-2 cricket. They've yet to lose a match, South Africa. This would make them 4-0 should they get another victory here in the 2-2-2 form of the game. That's a wide. But you look already, their run rate is 4. It's 4 per delivery. It's not even 4 per over. It's 12 at the moment off half an over. It's a short ball pulled away for a single. Bowlers ends the dangerous end. They'll get away with it. And de Kock already 11 from 3. Amla at the other end just gloved one away off his first delivery. He'll be hoping for some better striking here as he goes over the top through point. That'll race to the boundary. That's 4 more. And South Africa with a score of 17. 17. First over's not even done yet, and they're already above what we consider the pass score in the 2-2-2 format. They're changing how this format is played. 17 off the opening over. Only 1 dot ball in it. And now Lakmal, who's really going to have to bowl extremely well here to stop this South African side, who's been a very dominant side, playing well again. Gee, that could be a wide, but it was just wide enough, but not so wide for the umpire to give it a wide. I think the fact that de Kock backed away might have saved him there. Oh, that's hit him on the helmet. That'll be a single. Not sure how well he's going to be playing after that. That is a big cop to the head. But they're okay here. They're okay. A leg by will do. Oh, and another good ball from Lakmal. This is some extremely good bowling. 3 balls, just the 1 run from it. And this is how you're going to beat South Africa, with some good quality change-ups, some variations. That one darted in before. That's a wicket. That's an edge. Oh, the finger goes up. And Sri Lanka, through Lakmal, are on a bit of a roll here. This has been a good over. Amla had to go. Du Plessis on strike. 2 balls remaining. Just 1 run from this over. But a lot of good change-ups here. As he goes down the mid-on for a quick single. The run out is on, but not quite. They're very quick. Score of 20. Oh, it was a no ball. That's exactly what they did not need. Lakmal was bowling so well. And now de Kock is the man on strike. Oh, is it a wide though? It's not. It's a good delivery. It is a very good delivery. I'm going to put a lot of pressure on Lakmal. Oh, and he's played it so late that he's got himself out. So Lakmal with a fantastic over. Would have been 1 run shorter than that, but just 2 from it. 2 for 1. What an over, including a no ball. 2 for 20. 20 is the total here. 21 the target. But again, this man, Kagiso Rabada, only had 8 runs against him. The field is spread. He is storming in. Hat-trick delivery. The first 2-2-2 hat-trick on offer. Has he got it? Not quite. I think it was a no ball as well. And it's going to be 5 runs to begin for Sri Lanka. Oh dear, oh dear. You have the opportunity to take a 2-2-2 hat-trick and you bowl a no ball. There's an inside edge. They'll get a single down a fine leg. But this is the perfect start for Sri Lanka. We saw just how well South Africa batted in their opening over. But then we saw how well Sri Lanka bowled with Lakmal in that second over. Really caused problems for South Africa. Did not allow them any kind of room with their batting. A lot of change-ups in that over. A lot of change-ups. And Rabada has had his worst over of the entire tournament here. He's had 7 runs go against him when over the previous 3 matches he'd had 8 in total. This one's wide and short. Didn't carry to the man. And jeez, this is a dangerous moment now. Rabada changing things up, and you don't normally see that. You normally see him take a couple of wickets early or put the batsman under a lot of pressure. Now he's got a couple of dot balls in a row. Really, that first ball was the only one Rabada had a bit of a problem with here. The rest of them have sort of put the batsman on notice, if you'd like, especially now. But he hasn't taken a wicket, which is interesting. And we'll have to see the depth of the South African batting without him. In bowling, there's a wicket. He takes it after it is deflected off Gunathalaka, who gets dismissed for just 5. It's hit him sort of in the hip region, and his underarm has just dragged the ball back onto the stump as it hits the leg peg. Oh dear. Disappointment there. You see the bails fly off. Rabada, pleased he gets a wicket in every match so far. And Morne Morkel, who I don't think's had to bowl. I don't think he's had to bowl too often. We'll have to bowl now. It's a short ball, swatted. No run. They need 14 from this over, Sri Lanka. Of just 5 deliveries, Morne Morkel is bowling. Yet to take a wicket in the 2-2-2 format. That is a big shot. It is going for 4, not quite to the rope. That one bounce. And it is the difference of 2 metres that is the difference between a 4 and a 6. And could possibly be the difference of the game in the end of the day. Oh, it's an edge. And Morne's got it. The game is won. The game is won. South Africa get the win. Not after a little bit of a scare, though. Morne Morkel with some quality outswing bowling here to get the edge. And a good catch. Safe hands there. But it's a 9-run victory for South Africa. Wasn't as easy as you thought. De Kock, the player of the match for his knock of 11. Lakmal taking 2 wickets in that first innings to cut South Africa just to 20 runs after a 17-run first over. And then that second over was a fantastic one from Lakmal. But for the Sri Lankans, their batting couldn't get the job done. Rabada with a lucky wicket towards the end of that first over. And then Morne Morkel finishing the job, taking his first wicket of the 2-2-2 tournament, going at 1 for 4 from his 3 overs bowled. And that will do us for round 4. We're going to take a look once again at the standings. And as you can see, South Africa 4 wins in a row. A big net run rate. We saw Bangladesh winning their last 3 matches. Their last 3 matches to put them into second place on the leaderboard with a nice net run rate of 1.16. We saw India recover after their first loss last match to a big chase over the West Indies to get them their 3rd win and put them into 3rd place. Sri Lanka holding on to 4th position now with a net run rate of has dropped down after that loss to South Africa. The Australians, the big movers in the last 2 rounds after dropping their opening 2 matches. They've come up with a couple of big ones and got their net run rate back into the positive. England going out another win, getting themselves back into the 2 wins, 2 losses. The West Indies, another loss for them after they started so promisingly against India. Could have been 3-1 and into that 3rd place position, but a big run chase from India did not allow that to happen. We see Pakistan down there as well. There's a couple of losses in a row. New Zealand now 3 losses in a row for them. And Ireland, the only side after 4 rounds yet to get a win on the board. So a lot of competition at the moment. If we go to the statistics, we can see the runs. Virat Kohli, I think, might take over as the number 1 scorer. A 24 not out was what led them to a fantastic victory over the West Indies in one of those games. And we look at the bowling side. I think Rabada takes his 6th wicket. Did not get the hat-trick there. Kumar as well, bowling nicely for India. Lakmal with another good performance from him, taking a couple of wickets in a row. And we remember Mitchell Starc taking that 2 for 1. And Patrick Cummins as well, also on a hat-trick at this current point in time with a 2 wickets there. So a couple of good bowlers. And that will do us for this 4th round of the TWO2 World Cup. It is a big World Cup. It is over 10 rounds plus finals. I don't even know how the finals work here. Top 4, of course, is how the finals will work and make it into the finals. At the moment, it is South Africa, Bangladesh, India and Sri Lanka. Those 4 sides. But with 6 games to go, anything is possible in 2-2-2 cricket. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you all later.